Hi, my name is Alyssa Chambers. I am going to do my makeup and babble on and on about astrology. Today I am talking about the sign Taurus. I posted a few videos on how to read your birth chart. If you go back, you can check those out, and it explains to you how to look up every aspect of yourself, not just your sun sign. So, yeah, let's get started. I hate when people say that. I hate it. For anyone who wants to know, I always list what I use down below, but I just kind of keep it moving so I can keep talking so I don't take up your whole life. Taurus is the bull, as most people know, and you can find it on your chart by looking for a circle with two little horns that looks like a bull. Not to be confused with Mercury, which is a circle with two horns that has like a body and arms, kind of. That will be in with planets. This is a sign, so it'll be on like the sundial-y looking part on the outside. Taurus is very interesting to me because it's one of the only signs that I feel you're not that good at identifying, and they're all different. Some signs you'll be able to be like, oh yeah, you're a Scorpio, yeah, you're a Leo, yeah, you're a Cancer, but Taurus is interesting. They all have a lot of different aspects. I think, honestly, in my opinion, they pick up on their other parts of their chart a lot more. I feel like Taurus, it doesn't take over the way that some signs do in charts. Like if you have Scorpio, I feel like people are like, oh, you've got Scorpio in your chart for sure. Taurus, you're like, is that Capricorn? Is that this? It's very all over the place. Taurus is the first in the order of earth signs. So they're very money oriented. But Taurus has this strange way of, not that they don't work hard, they definitely work hard, but they just have this way where it just kind of like things kind of just fall into their lap. It's crazy. Like they find, I think because they're so particular and they're so what's the word that I'm looking for? They're so picky and they're so, things have to be a certain way that they won't stand for anything else. So like their life partner, things like that, to them are super super important, and they will not settle. They want like cream of the crop, best of the best, and they're like that about most things, especially valuables, things like that. Whatever is important to them specifically has to be the best. So if that Taurus is really into cars, they're gonna have a nice car. If that Taurus is really into food, they're gonna have the best food. If that Taurus, whatever is that Taurus's like thing that they are into, they are like fancy with it, so fancy, and they want the best you can get. I guess you could call them like picky, but if anything, it's more just particular. They know what they want and they get it, man. It's wild. So now what comes with the territory of being really picky and wanting nice things is that Tauruses are stubborn. They're like some of the most stubborn people I've ever met. I don't understand. Like, they would hold their breath and die than than to compromise on something. But I feel like everyone could take a little note from that, like dedication. And they're dedicated all around. They are very loyal. If you find yourself friends with a Taurus, unless they've got some crazy like Venus or something like that, they are loyal. They will literally give you the shirt off their back. They are giving, and like not only do they want the best for themselves, but they also will expect it for you and from you. You better be like doing your best for yourself, for them, and don't be making Tauruses look stupid. Now, will a Taurus make you look stupid? Honey, you have never felt stupid until a Taurus wants you to feel stupid. Like, if you cross a Taurus, honestly, I've never met, people say Scorpios hold a grudge. I have never met someone who holds a grudge like a Taurus. They will take it to their grave. Like, they'll let it slide a lot. You can do them wrong, do them wrong quite a few times. But when they've had enough, honey, you better. Ooh. Ooh. Taurus also have like amazing money saving abilities. They will not only find that bougie thing that they want, but they will get it not for a full price. They are finding the sales. They are like scouring the internet. They love to spend. So like they need to have all the money they can have. So they need to save. So they're saving on this so they can buy that. If you want to know the best food in town, any food, you're like, oh, I'm in the mood for this. A Taurus will be like, oh, I went there last week and I got the yada 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 and it was this out of this and this and that. And they literally like, they know everything. They know like full menus. They are like foodies. If you look at like a food person on Instagram, I bet you they have Taurus placements. A problem that they do have though is pettiness. They will remember that you did that thing. They'll remember it and they're gonna get you back. I think that Taurus can sometimes have like a crazy like anger a little bit, but for the most part they are known for being very stable. So if you look at your chart and you see that you have something in Taurus, most likely that would be like how you feel about things. For example, if Taurus, if you have like Venus in your second house, so that's like love in your second house, you love bougie things too. So even if it's not in Taurus but it is in your second house, you like being bougie as well. Like Scorpio Venus in the second house, you're a hoarder. If your Mercury is in your second house, you like to talk about things. Oh, I had this and I had that. Food, maybe travel, like lavish things. You're just like Another huge thing for Taurus is being all about touch. So they like to have nice things like nice blankets. They're really into having things that are like, they like feel, they like the senses, basically. Like they're really big on touch, taste, smell. That kind of stuff is really important to them. Basically, if you have a Taurus in your life and you don't know what to get them for Christmas, just get them all of the shiny things. Get them a blanket. Get them like the coziest blanket, biggest blanket you've ever seen. And then get them like cooking stuff. And if they can't cook or if they're not good at cooking, get them a gift card to a bougie restaurant. Like, if you want to make a Taurus fall in love with you. Yeah, for the most part, Taurus are like really simple creatures. They just want to have nice things and to be told that they're pretty, probably. That's really the way to their heart. Food, nice things, and to tell them that they're pretty. Because I'm assuming that if you're here watching this, you either are a Taurus and you're probably hopefully agreeing with me, or you're watching this because you're gonna like date a Taurus. So get them, the way to their heart is through their stomach. Trust me, it's true. And if it's in your chart, that's where you're the bougiest. So that's all I have to say about Taurus for now, the basics, before I get carried away. Thank you for watching and getting ready with me. And next is Gemini. I think everyone has very interesting feelings about Gemini.